Happy Wednesday, everyone. I am back with two more non-phone work at home job leads that I would like to share with you. And we're going to talk about how to write a resume and show you resume samples and give you two websites where you can go and practice your typing skills. As you can see on my screen, my channel is all about non-phone work at home job leads. So if you're looking for a work from home job where you're not on the phone, you have landed on the right channel. So let's go ahead and dive right into the first job. We're going to be talking about the company Nightlands US Inc. They are currently seeking HR assistants. This is a entry-level position to work from home. The company will provide the company's phone and computer to be provided. This is a part-time position. They want you to work 30 hours per week. And according to Glassdoor, the starting pay is $17 an hour. So basically what you'll be doing is you're going to work with new hires to complete federal credential paperwork as needed for federal placement. You're going to perform administrative duties such as maintaining employee database and sorting emails for the HR team. You're going to ensure smooth communication with employees and timely resolution to their questions. And you're going to assist HR and other departments as needed. Now, the skills that they're looking for is someone that has verbal and written communication skills, excellent interpersonal and customer service skills, organization skills, and attention to details, and proficient in Microsoft Office suite or related software. And then again, the education experience, minimal 1 year experience in administrative setting is strongly preferred, and this job only requires a high school diploma is required. So if this sounds like something that you're able to do, make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here where it says apply for this position. Now, we're talking about this company here. They're currently seeking medical image processor agents to work remotely. This is a full-time position. They're hiring nationwide. It only requires a high school diploma or GED or equivalent work experience. And according to Glassdoor, the starting pay is $15 an hour. It could be more depending on your experience. Now, what you'll be doing is you're going to review medical records and associates individual records to the correct location for client downloading. You're going to be responsible for identifying incoming invoice and providing to the PIQ lead. And then you're going to complete all responsibility as outlined on annual performance plan. And again, all they want you to have is some previous healthcare experiences preferred with medical records. And this is a great opportunity for someone. So if this sounds like something that you're able to do, make sure you go ahead and apply today by clicking here where it says apply now. Now, we're going to be talking about how to write a resume. I got this information on Glassdoor. So we're going to go over what is a resume. For those who don't know, a resume is just basically a summary of your work history, skills, and education. That is all what a resume is all about. And then when you scroll down, there are three types of resume. You have chronological resume, you have function resume, and combination resume. So a lot of people, their resume or chronological resume, that is what my resume is. It is basically the type of resume that focuses on your recent work history. Above all, it lists your position in reverse chronological order with the most recent position at the top and the oldest one at the bottom. So that is my resume. That is normally what a lot of resumes that I see, a chronological resume. Then you have the function resume. So basically what the function resume, it features your professional summary, your skills, and a work experience section organized by how closely the position relate to the one you're applying for. So that is considered a function resume. Combination resume is basically, it combines the professional summary and the skill section of a function resume with the work experience section of a chronological resume. So those are the three types of resume. You just found what resume work with for you, and you go ahead and do that. Now, how to structure your resume. This is very important. You need to always have a header and contact info. So at the top of your resume should always include a header that contains your name, your contact info, like your phone number, personal email address, and sometimes links to social profiles or personal websites should be close by as well. That is what needs to be there. So recruiters or hiring managers will know how to reach out to you. And then you need to have a professional summary. This is basically a brief 1 to 3 sentences section feature on your resume that describes who you are, what you do, and why you're perfect for the job. So that is very important, that you have that. And then you have the skills sections, which basically is very important because you want to have your skills there so the recruiter or hiring manager doesn't have to go into your work experience and try to figure out what skills you have. So make for sure you have your skills section. That is very important. So they won't have to hunt through your bullet points to find your skills. It's best to clearly list them. If they see them right away, they have the ability to get the job done. They're more likely to take your resume serious. So also the work experience. The work experience section should include the company's name, location, employment dates, roles and titles you held, and most importantly, bullet points containing action verbs and database that details the relevant accomplishment of each position. That is what your work experience need to have. And then the education, it is very important to mention your academic credential on your resume, but this section shouldn't take up too much space. In most cases, simply listing where you went to school and when you attended and what degree you attained will be enough to put on your resume under the education part of it. And then you can add additional experience. This is optional, but it's valuable to help you stand out from the crowd because there's so many people applying for the same job that you're applying for. So you want to catch all section at the tail end of your resume that allows you to highlight your volunteer experience, awards, and hobbies. That is very important, but again, it shouldn't be too long. And then when you go down, it's very important about the design and formatting tips. A lot of people I've seen, their resume is very fancy. It's very eye-catching to the eye, but it has to be eye-catching to the applicant tracking system. So you need a resume that is easy to read, the font of no less than 11 points. You need to add margins at least 0.7 inches, and then you need to make sure that there are sufficient white spaces between the section. Don't go overboard with designs or direct decorations. Touches of color are fine, but avoid any clashy or busy details. If you're going to print out copies of your resume, invest in a good paper and use a high quality printer. The only time you will print one out, unless if a company wants you to mail your resume to them. And since this is a work from home job, you're filling out your application online. Don't save your resume as a PDF file unless the application specifically says it accepts PDF files. So when you upload your resume, it's going to tell you what file format that you need to use, and you definitely need to go listen to that, because if you download or upload your resume in a different file than they're asking, then it's going to have trouble passing the applicant tracking system. Okay, so make sure you follow what they're asking you to do. Keep your resume to 1 to 2 pages unless you are in a field like medicine, IT engineer, or you have a lot of work experience. Then you will have sometimes 4, 5, 6 pages, but the minimal is keep your resume to 1 to 2 pages. And then when you scroll down here, it talks about how to edit your resume. Basically, ask a friend or family to read your resume to spot any errors that you missed or have suggestions for how to show yourself in even better light. So have someone else to take out time to read your resume. Is very important. So get somebody else to read it because they can catch things that you overlooked. So this is a great information. Again, I got this information on Glassdoor on how to write a resume. So that is very important because you're trying to get your resume past the applicant tracking system. So make sure you take out time and read that. And then on here, I got this information on Indeed, resume samples and templates to inspire your next application. Now, these are templates where you could kind of, when you're writing your resume, you kind of look at and kind of piggyback off, so you can say, hey, this is what my resume needs to look like. So there's different resume samples that you can go by. Administrative resume, you scroll down, art resume, business resume, childcare resume, construction resume, customer service resume, design and media resume, driver resume, education resume, engineer resume, and the list goes on. There's a lot of resumes that you can find. So I'm just going to go over, go back up here. And I'm just going to click on administrative assistant to give you a sample. You can click on any one that you want to click on. This is a sample resume that you need to look at. It's very simple. You don't see any designs in here. This resume will pass the applicant tracking system. It's easy to read. They bold their name. They have the city, state, their phone number, email address. They have a summary. They're telling hiring manager, recruiter that they're interested in administrative assistant. So you can tell right here, they put down dedicated administrative assistant with so many years here. They're taking the information from the job post and implementing it here. And then now I will put my skills. They have their skills down here. The skills should be next. So it should be summary and skills. So you see their skills, 70 plus words per minute, proficient in Microsoft Word. So basically what you're doing is you're going to take the skills from the job post and implement it here. So like what we were talking about a few minutes ago on one job here, I believe it was this one here. This is the skills here. They're looking for someone with excellent verbal and written communication. That's what you put on the skills if you're applying for this job. Excellent interpersonal, or you can say interpersonal and customer service. That's what you put on there. Organization skills, attention to details, time management, proven ability to meet deadlines, ability to function well. You can say well in high-paced and at times stressful environment, and then proficient with Microsoft Office Suite. All of those will go under the skills section if you were applying for that position. And again, your resume has to tailor to each job that you're applying for. If I'm applying for data entry, my skills are going to change. If I'm applying for accounting job, the skills are going to change. If I'm applying for customer service, the skills are going to change. So always study the job post, and not to lie. I tell you this all the time. I'm not teaching you to lie. If you don't have the experience, don't do it, because you know what happened when you don't have the experience and you put down that you have experience, they will give you a test. And if you don't pass it, they're going to automatically know that you're lying. So be truthful at all times, okay? So after that, you will have your work experience. You see how they highlight? They have the company's name, the title, and then they start working there July 2019, and they're current, and they have everything that's bullet points. That's what when I just was reading how to write a resume, they kept saying you need to have bullet points, and that's what you need to have. And you also see everything is in complete sentences. It's written real well. So that's how your resume needs to be. It needs to be in complete sentences, describing the job. And that's what they did really well on. And then the education, which should be last, where it has the name of the university, Green Valley State, what degree. They got a bachelor's of science in business administration. And then they put down the date that they attended. They started in August 2010 to December 2014. This is how your resume is supposed to be, right here. All you need to do is look at this. And if you study this and you implement this in your own resume, and then you look at the job post and take the keywords from the job post and implement it into your resume as well, your resume shouldn't have any problem passing the applicant tracking system, okay? So make for sure you study this. It's really easy to do your own resume. Yes, I do offer job coaching, resume review, interview prep. I don't mind helping you with your resume, but literally it's very easy to do, okay? Just look at it, and your resume, and you follow these rules here, your resume will pass the applicant tracking system. Let me give you 2 websites where you can go and practice your typing skills. I talk about this all the time in my videos because it's very important. This is one skills that Fortune 500 company is not going to train you. You have to know how to type. This is a free website where you can go and practice your typing skills. It's typingtest.com. You can check your typing skills in a minute. You can choose how long you want to practice, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You choose. Take advantage of all of these other typing test in order to get your typing speed where it needs to be. Now, officialtypingtest.com, the great thing about this platform, not only can you practice your typing test, but you can practice your 10 key test, which is data entry. You will receive a typing certificate. They will give you typing tips. So make sure you go ahead and practice today. Again, it's free 99. It's no charge to you. So I'm going to do a recap just in case you missed something. We went over 2 websites where you can go and practice your typing skills for free, officialtypingtest.com as well as typingtest.com. We talked about how to write a resume. We went over that. And then also I took you to Indeed, where these are basically resume samples that you can go by and you can browse and kind of pick it back about how your resume should look like. So go and check this out. There's many resume samples that you can check out. All that information will be under the YouTube description bar, as well as I gave you 2 non-phone work at home job leads. We talked about this company. They're hiring for medical image process agents, 1 to work from home. This is a full-time position. They're hiring nationwide. It only requires a high school diploma or GED or equivalent work experience. And according to Glassdoor, the starting pay is $15 an hour. It can be more depending on your experience. If you're interested in applying, all you need to do is click right here where it says apply now. We talked about this company here, Nightlands USA Inc. They're hiring HR, which is human resource assistant. This is a entry-level position. The company will provide the company's phone and computer to be provided. This is a part-time position, 30 hours per week. And according to Glassdoor, the pay is $17 an hour. And this is considered a non-phone work at home job lead. You just interact with people on your team. That's who you will be calling. So if you're interested in applying, all you need to do is click right here where it says apply for this job. And my channel, Real Work From Home Jobs with Thress, is all about non-phone work at home job leads. That is what I bring to you every single day. If you don't want to be on the phone, or you know someone that don't want to be on the phone, share my channel with them. This is all I bring on my channel every single day is non-phone work and home job leads. Consider subscribing to my channel by clicking that red button. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on your notifications so when I upload new videos, you will be notified, and that will give you plenty of opportunity to go ahead and apply for these positions before they're no longer available. If you would like to become a member of my YouTube channel, I would love to have you. All you need to do is click the join button. There is a short video explaining the benefits of becoming a member of my YouTube channel. I started on the YouTube channel membership. If you need help with your resume, where I will review it, I will review your resume if you are part of the YouTube membership program. So if you're interested, again, click the join button. Don't forget to check out the community tab. That is where I engage with you all the time. I post quotes, I do polls, I'm asking questions when I upload new videos. I post it in there as well. So make sure you check out your community tab at all the times. And again, if you are, all links to every job that I post in these videos are actually under the video. I'm going to show you right quick how to do this. I'm going to just freeze it here, and then I'm going to scroll down. This is the video. You're going to hit show more right here. You click on show more, and then you scroll all the way down until you see the word links to the jobs, which is right here. And that is the links to the jobs. You click on it and you see the job post. You can read it on your own time and you can apply and submit your resume. People are getting hired every single day, and I would love for you to be the next one to get hired. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.